don't know how bad it actually is for you, but it's probably not great to drink as much as the average American does anyways.
I try to save my coffee consumption for like in the morning because I wake up at 6 a.m. It's like I need that fucking kickstart. I can't.
I used to drink way more coffee when I didn't work, which was honestly surprising. But I feel like I get more utility out of it. Like when I'm just staying at home and I have 2 cups of coffee, I feel like I'm amped, but I'm not doing anything.
The worst part,
you're amped. You play like Minecraft for like 15 minutes and then you go take a shit for 3 hours. Like that's what happens. That's the average coffee experience for me.
I've drank an entire cup of coffee and then immediately like taken a nap because I was tired.
Yeah.
I've done that too. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
You're like lucid dreaming. Like in your dream, you're like fucking sprinting.
I'm
just
literally
like
the Flash running down the street, but I wake up and I'm like covered in sweat. I need to pee and I'm thirsty.
Have you ever seen what's that one movie that we talk about with Jason Statham? Cranked.
Oh, what?
have you ever
Cranked?
Yeah. Have you ever seen that? Or is it Amped? Cranked or Amped
whenever
or
I hear
Revamped or...
Give me the premise again.
Oh, dude.
Action,
Jason Statham.
Explosions, guns.
Yeah, so he drives a car.
Yeah, Jason Statham. He has like a car. He goes and he has to like get the cure or some shit for something. And then eventually he ends up on
Crank, and there's 3 movies.
Yeah.
Why are there 3?
Because there's a lot of titties and there's a lot of violence. That's why people like it. I'm looking at a
picture right now, and he just has a jumper cable to one of his nipples, and he's licking the other one.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm
gonna send this in the
It's an intense movie. It's pretty intense. I don't know why I brought it up, but it's
the only time I remember bringing that up is probably for like a masturbation joke.
Whenever you guys want to fucking watch Cranked and crank our Johnsons.
Whenever I hear the word cranked or crank, I only think of the drug.
Oh, well, it's about the drug.
Really?
Yeah. The whole thing is like about.
Yeah. I mean, if the movie is named like fucking marijuana THC, it better be about marijuana THC.
It's actually about heroin.
Yeah.
heroin
versus
is crank cocaine?
Gang wars.
Or
crank
meth.
is like.
It's either meth or cocaine.
It's like street something. I'm pretty sure it's meth. I'm going to look that up real quick. I'm going to Jamie this.
Jamie, pull up meth.
Pull up Crank 3.
Jamie, what the fuck is crank?
Jamie, tie me off.
I look up crank and the movie comes up. Crank drug.
Yeah.
Crank 2?
Basically,
it's methamphetamine.
Yeah, okay.
It can treat ADHD, bro.
Woo! Crank is just like one of those movies that like you watch and then you forget about entirely as soon as you change the channel or leave the theater.
Dude, that's how exactly I feel about the Far Cry movie.
It seems like
I don't remember the Far Cry movie whatsoever.
It seems like it's one of those movies that you would see just on like random AMC, like a Sunday on AMC or Spike TV.
It was on Spike. I definitely watched it on Spike when I was younger. Yeah.
Who the fuck even watches Spike? Like, first of all, sober and B, just like awake.
I was 12. Okay, or like 11 or 12 or something like that.
So you were high
and I was
as fuck.
Yeah, definitely
this dude could
high as
Spike.
Fuck. I was on some crank. I was cranked, you know? I was cranked. I was cranking. I was fucking pranking.
Your mom gets home from work and sees her 12-year-old son on crank in the living room. Watching crank
on the movie. Masturbating furiously, watching Jason Statham jump off of a fucking building.
Get off on his bald head, you know?
Yeah.
Spit shine, you know?
I've got a little Jason Statham figurine in my jar at home. You know, I'm a fan.
It's only about half filled, though.
Yeah, I'm not that big of a fan.
Yeah. The thing that prompted this entire conversation was like the way that I drink coffee.
I forgot about that.
I had a point to this. I forget why I brought it. Oh no, yeah, I remember.
Wasn't crank?
So I started like a full-time job. Like I'm an adult now. Unfortunately,
dumb.
It felt super weird sitting in a cubicle and going like, "Oh God, oh fuck, this is really it."
I'm here. Whoa, wait.
Yeah.
You know, and like I still kind of idealize the cubicle life. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it's not bad. It's not as bad as people. It's not bad. It depends the work environment because like where I'm at, I'm in a hallway area where there's like 3 other people, and I like my coworkers.
I don't. I hate them.
But yeah, I think it's fine like that because I'm not sitting in the cubicle for full 8 hours. I'm going in the workshop and working on equipment and shit.
The workshop.
Do you piss while clocked in?
Yes, I do. And which
when else do you piss?
Well, he's leading back into the conversation that I was trying to talk
something else as well.
Well, because since I drink coffee in the morning and my body's conditioned to have like a cup of coffee in the morning, that's when it needs to poop.
Okay.
And that's when I need to piss because I'm pissing all the coffee out.
You're like a shitty little piss boy.
Having a schedule is like one of the best ways to get on like a regular shit cycle. Like,
because your body knows.
The best. It's like, I know I am free for 20 minutes at 4:30.
You're also like, he's forcing a laxative. Like, I mean, coffee makes you
it's
shit.
A little bit of a laxative.
You know what I mean? So it's like you're forcing the schedule at that point.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
In the morning, like I get there about an hour and a half before everybody else does because I want to leave early. And so when I get in, I take like a shit in the morning after my coffee. And then like later on throughout the day, I just have to piss so much. And I feel so awkward because the bathroom's through like the whole receptionist area. Like there's receptionists, there's accountants. There's like a big group of desks in this big main room. And I feel so weird walking through them like 4 times a day, just going to take a little pee-pee.
All you got to do, just walk with purpose. Like imagine in your mind that you're going to a meeting and then just walk into the bathroom.
It works out so well because the area where the men's bathroom is like literally corner adjacent to where the entrance to like the actual workshop area is. So once they see me go down that hallway, they don't know where I'm going. But I'm going straight to the bathroom.
I swear I'm going to work, guys. Trust me.
I got to go talk shop with Jack. Something's going wrong with the code.
It provides a lot of very awkward instances, though, because when people are coming out or in of the workshop area, they'll hold the door open for me. And I'm like, I'm going to the bathroom. I'm sorry.
I'm taking a hard left.
And there's a lot of times where people are going into the workshop and they don't know I'm behind them. So there was one time in particular that this guy was in front of me and he opened the door for the workshop and he doesn't turn around. And I thought he was opening the door for me. And I turn around and look at him and I'm like, oh, I'm going to the bathroom. And he just looked at me and then went to the door. I'm like, oh God.
You just go immediately to the bathroom. You're like, fuck me.
I sat down on the toilet and I was like, I don't think he realized. I think I just misread that entire situation. I'm coping on the toilet.
Yeah. you know some literal 1984 shit that's going on. And, I recently got a new job as well, and
ice cream guy.
Thank you. I'm a big ice cream guy, and
I
have to clock out to poop.
What?
Really?
So I feel like that's illegal.
I mean, if the thing is, like, if you leave the kitchen, you have to clock out or some shit. Like that's
they don't have a bathroom accessible to you.
I mean, not in the kitchen. It's like
they don't have a toilet right next to the big mixer bowl.
Well, I mean, if you're really adventurous.
I mean, I see why, but they should have something that should be at least in your accessible area. Yeah. You don't have to clock out for.
Maybe, but also like I think the biggest problem I have with it so far is that like we have 30-minute breaks, and like 30 minutes, it's like I get to go outside, take off my apron, get a milkshake, which will make me shit later. And then like I just go downstairs in the basement, and then I just sit in the bathroom, and I just fucking
drink a milkshake on the toilet.
Drink a milkshake and I poop while smoking nicotine. Jewel, yeah.
That's like the ultimate 8-year-old dream.
In what world? Taking a shit and juuling
maybe not the 30-minute like break. The milkshake. Just shitting and milkshaking, bro.
Dude, those guys, none of them replace the fucking toilet paper. So when I walk in there and it's like there's literally 4 panels left of fucking toilet paper. It's like I have to go into like the other bathroom, steal toilet paper from there, or like go into like the storage closet. Cause every fucking time no one fills that shit up. And it's like, I can put like 6 rolls in there, and then the next day they're all fucking gone somehow. Like, who's stealing our goddamn toilet paper?
They're just shoving entire rolls up their ass and throwing it away. They don't even want to take the fucking paper off.
At my work, they don't replace it like consistently. They just have like a fucking boatload of toilet paper lined up against like the hand railing. Nice. And so there's like just various rolls of toilet paper that are in various states of used. So there's just like one almost empty roll. There's like 3 new rolls, and there's like 2 that are just like a little bit
moderately used. Jesus.
I can make. I know all the recipes for ice cream right now.
Whoa!
Name them
It's
right
all
now.
Up here.
Name the secret recipes.
Name it.
I'm
Name it.
under an NDA.
You
No
are
way.
NDA'd?
Actually, yeah,
You can't say that either.
I'm under. Oh, well,
I don't know. Did you read the NDA?
No, it's a confidentiality agreement. I just can't talk about the recipes.
I'm pretty sure they wouldn't care. You're saying that you're under NDA.
Yeah, maybe not on the pod.
All right, if I end up bleeping that out, you know why then.
I mean, it's not like we said the company.
You guys remember in the beginning of COVID when people were like stealing toilet paper like ravenously?
Yeah,
They were looting.
I
What about
remember
it?
trying to poop during those days.
That's why
And I
we need standardized bidets. The United
do
We
need
don't
States.
even need
bidets.
standardized bidets. We just
No.
need more bidets. Like
Yeah.
the American community does not know about fucking the existence of bidets.
No, they know about it. They think it's weird.
Yeah, they think,
think
like,
it's European.
It's pretty
Yeah.
gay to touch asshole. Like, okay.
Water on ass, gay.
Finger it myself with a thin piece of
Yeah.
single ply toilet paper.
Yeah, honestly, it's more gay to touch your own asshole than it
Yeah.
is to use a bidet.
Pretty true.
Yeah. Just
Think about
Wait,
that,
what is,
homophobes.
what is gay about it?
Finger up the ass.
prostate stimulation is kind of gay.
Is it kinda
though?
gay?
Is it though?
Actually, no, not really. I mean, if anything, it's more just, self-exploration.
I feel like that's the common
Yeah.
perception of like
Yeah.
the token straight guy.
socially accepted straight guys.
Yeah.
They don't like their asshole.
True.
Yeah, I feel like
They don't
people-
like that. I'm really self-conscious about my asshole, guys. Don't look at it.
What
I
else
swear.
would they be?
I feel like it's a joke, but it's accurate. Because I feel like I was like that for a while too. I was like, I mean, I'm not going to be showing my asshole to everybody that wants
Go
to
on,
ask.
show us.
Really?
Right now.
Yeah, come on.
Come on,
Bend
we're
over.
Like phones out.
Furiously unbuttoning my pants.
No, but definitely straight guys who are like never, anytime they think or hear about something gay, they're like, ugh, gross, gay, ugh, God,
Another dude.
yuck, bro,
No.
no way,
That's
bro.
my brother, dude.
But like, yeah. So like the whole fucking bidet thing, they're like, that shit's kind of gay. I'm not into that.
Because
Yeah,
like
it doesn't make sense.
reasonably,
Stop being afraid of being clean.
Yeah.
Gross,
Yeah.
Gross.
I would rather
ass
That's
clean
why they
with
don't wash
water.
their ass in the shower.
Yeah, that's why they don't shave their ass either and suffer
True.
from severe swamp.
Swamp.
I would much rather clean my ass with water than like just paper.
Dude, at the very least, just like, run the water a little bit in the tub, just like, get a little, and get a little
But it's so
tickle the
bad for that.
dingleberries a little, with some soap and water, okay? So it's clean.
At least
Easy.
30 seconds. Say happy, or what was it? Say your ABCs twice or some shit.
For like washing your hands.
For watching your ass.
I mean, reasonably, it would apply.
Yeah.
Make sure
but
that you can count each fold on the rim, so that way you know how old you are.
I guess the reason why they probably don't care as much is because like we don't shake butts to greet each other. We shake hands.
All right,
we eat with our
but
hands.
we eat ass.
True.
Think about this, straight man. When a girl is going down in your dong,
Yeah, you guys are against me with
you're
this.
gonna catch a whiff of an ass,
Yeah,
Be a
How are
little
we
bit more
against
human.
you?
Be a good
because
person.
I'm the straight guy.
Yeah, but you're open to ass.
My ass is open if that's what you mean.
This ass is open for business. Okay.
Only business.
No pleasure.
No pleasure. Just that's a straight man mentality.
I mean, the thing is, you can have straight sex, and that involves your asshole.
Yeah.
Like, what if your girlfriend wants to peg you? You guys are thinking about it.
Yeah. Wait, what?
No.
I'm not thinking about anything. I'm just thinking about my tasty vape that I just hit.
I'm not thinking about my ass getting beautifully pegged.
Beautifully, delicately pounded by a fucking 9-inch silicone rod.
Yeah.
Like one of those dragon
About to
dildos.
see my asshole eclipsed.
I told Sydney the only way that we're gonna peg is if they get one of those
Dragon dildos?
dragon dildos that lay eggs.
Oh, God, dude.
I'm going all out if we're doing that.
I mean, if
Come
you're
on.
going for it, go the
Yeah.
full mile. Really.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't mind me asking, would you be open to it in general?
Yeah, I'm not against it. I'm bisexual. So.
Yeah. I guess you're not the best person
Yeah.
to ask for that then, too.
I don't like.
Would you?
Yeah.
Straight man.
I mean, I don't like derive the utmost pleasure from my asshole, but I'm not like super opposed. It just gotta, work within my limits.
Yeah, I mean,
my spatial limits, like I don't want to be gaped for 3 hours,
Yeah, I wouldn't try to go hardcore. I'd probably do a finger or two. And then I'd ease into pegging if I really wanted to.
Pussy.
What do you want me to do? Get fisted on my first time?
Yeah. Your asshole stretches more than you think it does.
I mean, it probably
does. As long as you stop resisting.
Whoa.
Hey, no, it's true.
I didn't say that.
Don't resist. If you want it in your ass, don't resist
poppers.
It's just,
bad way to put it, but you're kind of right. Like, you kind of have to just...
You have to accept it.
Well, it's like you have to...
God, it's like Dracula. You have to accept it into your home before it can properly enter,
Metaphorically, I agree.
The metaphorical anal vampire.
I mean, it's just like you can't stretch it all in one go. Obviously, you have some sort of tearing or some sort of damage in general.
Yeah, you can't dive in, so to speak, feet first.
Well,
only a couple toes, maybe.
Slip a toe in at least.
Oh my God,
two big toes.
That's a kink, probably. 100%.
What, foot ass?
Like, foot ass. No way it isn't. Come on.
Foot in the ass. That person just watched too many episodes of That 70s Show and just heard Red talk to Eric.
What is the reference?
Well, yeah.
Have you never,
is that an ongoing gag?
Yeah, in That 70s Show, the dad would always say,
stick your toes in my...
No. What a classic moment on That 70s Show. No, but he would always say, like, I'm going to put my foot in your ass, like, if you don't do this or that or whatever.
Okay.
He walks in the door, is like, I'm so gosh darn tired from work.
What is he, like, German?
Put
like
foot in my...
He sounds almost like a yodeler. Like,
I
about to wear lederhosen. Yeah, I could tell.
Anthony always points out when you stumble.
Yeah, because it's funny. Because he's failing.
Because he's always there to catch me when I fall.
He's a literal grammar Nazi in real life.
And a literal
It's a joke.
Yeah, guys. Next topic.
I feel like I recognize that in That 70s Show, but I haven't watched enough of it to recognize that that's like an ongoing bit.
I started laughing because when he said, I feel like I recognize that. It's like, I thought you were talking about, like, I recognize that he's a Nazi. It's like, on average.
Well, he is.
I claimed it. So
you did come out as centrist last podcast, so you're inching ever closer.
I went from lefty to centrist to Nazi already. Let's go.
And then you'll come back around the horseshoe theory.
I'm a commie now.
Yeah. Would you be anarchy?
Wait,
is anarchy
commie back to centrist then right?
I'm going all over the place, dude.
I'm just, just checking it out.
There's no method to my madness.
Window shopping.
Window shopping political ideologies.
I tried out being a Nazi for a little while.
I didn't really like the crowd.
Yeah, no, the crowd was bad, but they got some good ideas.
It's a mixed bag.
Yeah.
Would you consider like anarchism further left, or would you say that it's kind of just it's like ambiguous than communism?
I kind of view anarchism as like a void, where like it exists on like a plate above, where it just like it kind of encompasses the whole political spectrum. Because I feel like any sort of political ideology can lead towards anarchism.
Well, how so? Like, what do you mean? Like,
just
points
in the way
innately?
that if you can formulate a thought where you can develop these extremist ideas that honestly hold a lot of like relation with anarchist values, where it's just you wish to what's the word for not establish? De-establish? Is that it?
Disestablish,
abolish.
Yeah, you just want to like abolish some form of whatever opposing side is, right? And then you just go further towards that line of thought, and it's like, well, let's just abolish that entirely.
I guess
that's kind of like the fundamental idea of anarchism, where it's like you still have beliefs, but you just wish to essentially just Thanos snap some shit out of existence.
Well, I think at least from what I've read on like Wikipedia and watched on YouTube videos or whatever the fuck.
The most enlightened souls.
Yeah, exactly. Of course. Anarchism is like generally about like dismantling hierarchies or like unjust hierarchies rather. And so like but the thing is that anarchism has been co-opted by like a lot of different groups. So you have like anarcho-capitalists, anarcho-communists.
Yeah, it seems like a diversified.
Yeah, so it's like Alex said, like it kind of transcends the political landscape because it could be applied to multiple things. But it is like probably the more extreme ends of the spectrum, because it's also like, you know,
it's the it's the universal border of politics.
Yeah. Well, like anarcho-communism and like Stalin level communism or whatever, like both of those are very extreme, right? But they're different types of extreme, because like anarchism would be against like the sort of hierarchical structure that existed in the Soviet Union. But
it's my turn.
But what's it called?
Well, it's like with the usual map that we're like taught in schools. I remember in our government class, we were only taught that the political spectrum is like literally a 2D line, like a timeline, essentially.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it is. I kind of view it as like a yeah. You ever see those like the little graph things where it's like got a little branch out? It's just like that, but like a bit more.
How many axes?
Yeah, there's like a bunch of like radial splits in that bitch.
It's probably more of like a tree. If something like that.
I would like my pie split in radial thirds, please.
Yeah, because it's not exactly like a spectrum, right? Because like people have wild political beliefs sometimes.
Oh, and sometimes they're also super specified.
Yeah, exactly. Like, because also not everybody cares about like everything to the point where they have like a cohesive ideology that determines whether they're like on the left or on the right. They just have like one issue that they care about.
We pull so many ideas. Like if you really do like a deep dive into your own like political beliefs, you'll find that you just pull a bunch of different ideas from almost every fucking political ideology. You find,
for sure.
You will 100% find something in common with some belief, and just that is their formalized idea of what politics are, and then you're just taking part of it, and then you have your own politics. You're on the spectrum.
I don't know if I'd word it like that.
We're all on the spectrum.
I mean, yeah. Me more so than others.
In that regard, we're on every spectrum.
Yeah.
When it comes to like politics or like ideologies that people have, it's really complicated, because like, especially in America, people don't necessarily like, your ideology doesn't matter, right? Because in like active political participation, the only thing that you can do is vote.
You only have two parties.
Like, yeah, and you only have the two parties to choose from. So it's like, nobody's ever going to agree with the Democrats on 100% or Republicans on 100%. They might have like their own personal philosophy, like Alex said, but it's like, at the same time, like generally people are okay with being fed certain talking points because they have like some cultural prime
values at the
like Democrats like are culturally left, like they signal support for like trans issues or gay issues or whatever, whereas Republicans are obviously very right-leaning culturally.
Politics are generally fucked too, because it's like, I mean, look at America. America with its two-party system. Like most people, like you are literally conceding on 90% of your beliefs for like 4 or 5 values that you actually believe in.
Yeah, but I mean that's the nature of democracy, though, because it's ultimately. Like the thing is that
because it's not true democracy is what I'm saying. Yeah, so abolish Europe.
I feel like they have better systems in place than we would. Or like they're doing too good. We gotta abolish some shit over there. I mean, that's what I tell you. Honestly, what we did in fucking South America.
Yeah. But like I think. Fuck, what did you say before?
Centrism.
Shut the fuck up. You don't even know what you said.
I say a lot of shit, and I think more.
Do you remember what he said, Zane? To spark my mind.
I'm going to have a brain blast. Hold on.
Oh my God.
Come on, Jimmy.
He was talking about individual values. He was talking about people with oh
yeah. Like the democracy is a flawed system. You know what I mean? There's no perfect way to implement democracy, and every democratic quote unquote system is going to have undemocratic elements, right? It's just the nature of like bureaucracy and government and whatever. Like it just has to happen. It doesn't mean that it's fucked. It just means that there's issues that you have to work around. And like you said earlier that Europe might have a better system than America. Like it's arguable, but at the same time, like the parliamentary issue or the parliamentary system that a lot of European countries have, they also have their own set of issues.
It's definitely not perfect.
Yeah,
like how slow they are.
That and how bad their teeth are, and no,
British
but like
people
and their cuisine,
but like
their culture.
It's just it's a little bit more complicated because like we can work inside our system and get stuff done. It's just like the right people need to be voting.
The main reason why I said it was like better is I think they have more representation.
Yeah, they have more diversity in like their interests at the very least, because they do have more than 2 parties. Therefore, they can have more than 2 views.
And I think that's the main distinguishable factor, because while they do have fundamentally somewhat different, like the parliamentary systems that Anthony mentioned earlier, they work differently than the democracy that we have here.
Yeah.
But at the core of it, it's still democracy. They're still being run
by the people.
People are still vote. Yeah, it's still voted that you have representatives that appeal to like these interests and such. It just, with their multi-party spectrum, it's much easier to have your view, someone that's your view match up with somebody who is more aligned rather than seceding.
Something to remember though is that like a lot of those, so like even in parliamentary systems, there's generally still 2 massive parties that exist, and then there's smaller parties outside of those that generally join in like a coalition government with the larger parties.
I feel like their presence though at the very least helps placate the masses.
What do you mean by that?
Or just the idea itself that there's more than 2 parties does a lot more than the fact that there are only 2 parties.
I mean, maybe I guess like it gives like an air of more representation.
It just allows them to be more corrupt without, really doing anything.
Because like the reality of it is that like even in parliamentary systems where like you have more representation, the smaller parties are still going to have to like make a lot of concessions to larger parties in order to be part of that coalition government that they would use in order to pass their agenda, and also it's much harder to combat changes that the opposition party makes because of the way that parliamentary systems function. Like our system is good in some ways because like we can kind of combat Republicans in the domain of creating legislation. Whereas like in parliamentary systems, if you have a coalition government that is like the majority of the government, right, they can pass things pretty much without any like repercussions or feedback or anything. They could just like fucking enact their shit right away.
All right, fair.
So it's just like there's give and take, and I think America has its problems, but it's okay. It's whatever.
It's okay. That's basically what you
just got a lot of work to do.
Democracy is the best worst system.
I think it's just it relies so much on human nature, and human nature at its core is flawed.
Yeah.
So it's like, how much can you really do?
What even is human nature?
I mean, that involves. Yeah. It's such a huge statement because there's so much that's involved in it. I'm just encompassing all the different avenues that we could take that could go wrong, especially with a system like democracy, because shit like this in a vacuum is probably going to come out. If you took like every democratic system in the world and you put them in a vacuum, there'd probably be very similar outcomes that we already have in today's society, even without all the exposure of other democracies and shit. It's like the problems that ensue from democracy that we have in modern times is probably going to be there, even if we try something different. It's just a matter of like technology, our time, realizations of these problems. Can you stop?
No.
Speaking of England, their food sucks. Like, how are you really going to run and like monopolize an entire fucking spice trade and then not use any of them? Like, that is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, what are you guys using them for?
How are you going to like colonize fucking everywhere, take every fucking spice plant in person and then sell them? And
all they did was just bring them to Britain. Every fucking block you go down, it's a different kebab, Indian, Chinese restaurant, like all over the place.
Yeah, and then you sell fish and chips, and that's the most popular thing there.
I think
poutine, bro.
I think a testament of your culture's cuisine is if restaurants.
Your cultures?
I'm not saying your culture specifically. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just making sure.
Alex giving me the eye.
If you secretly from England.
If you don't have like a cultural restaurant of like a place that represent your culture in like another completely different area, that's a testament to like how good your food actually is. Yeah. And how many British restaurants do you see?
What the fuck is
Long
a British
John
restaurant?
There's some good
Long John Silver. I've seen like Irish pubs or like stuff like that.
That's
not
Irish.
Like British.
Irish cuisine is just bar food.
Yeah. It's just peanuts and like fucking pretzels and shit.
Yeah, pretzels, fries, hot dog.
Is a hot dog?
No, sausage.
Okay.
Every culture has like their own sausage.
There's some good British food. I'm not going to deny that.
What,
like fucking beef Wellington is pog, dude.
Yeah, beef Wellington.
It's hard
to
make.
British?
Yeah, I think it is.
Jamie?
It's what Gordon Ramsay loves to do. I'm pretty sure it's British.
Gordon Ramsay
It's
also
Welsh.
doesn't. Gordon Ramsay would not be a successful chef if he only knew British cuisine.
Is he Welsh?
True.
No way he's Welsh.
Who?
Gordon Ramsay?
No, but just because he makes beef Wellington a lot doesn't mean he has to be Welsh.
Well, then why are you saying it's Welsh?
I'm just saying
because he's wealthy.
Yeah, he's wealthy. He's Welsh.
Hold on.
He's Welshy.
Hold on.
Gordon Ramsay nationality. Gordon Ramsay is Scottish and British.
Well, I mean,
Scottish. Like, they also have shepherd's pie.
Oh right? Yeah, pie is good.
And like
it's not. But shepherd's pie is good.
I don't know. I could take it or leave it. It's just meat and a pastry, bro.
Did the Brits come up with chicken pot pie?
I don't know.
They definitely came up with toast sandwich and beans for breakfast.
Bread sandwich.
Yeah.
Beans for breakfast is something I can't get over. They're like, yeah, what a beautiful full English breakfast, and it's like egg, bean, fucking what else?
You know
what else is even on there?
Yo, yeah, beans on toast.
Dude, you know that scene in SpongeBob where he tries
chicken pot pies of Grease,
where he tries Gary's food. He like puts his tongue out and he like instantly like recoils into himself. That's how I would feel anytime beans were put in front of my face before 12 p.m. Like that's how I feel.
Imagine going to Taco Bell and getting like a bean burrito.
Oh my God.
The breakfast bean burrito in British Taco Bell.
British Taco. Oh, welcome to Taco Bell, bro. I might take your order.
I'll get the beans burrito, please.
We love our British viewers. Please don't
Can
unsubscribe.
I get your beefy bean Wellington?
Please don't unsubscribe.
0.5 of you are okay.
Yeah, the two listeners that we have from England are like, God damn it.
You guys are the good ones.
God damn it.
Golden bloody Bennett.
Yeah, if you're British and you're listening to this podcast, good for you. You're one of the good ones.
Yeah, you're one of those good ones who listen to good old American shows.
Yeah,
I mean the amount of shit that they say about us, that's honestly fucking hilarious.
They fucking deserve it. And it's funny, but they deserve it too.
And also you guys have like the same 5 actors for TV sitcoms. Shut up.
And one of them is Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, honestly.
Gordon Ramsay, Benedict Cumberbatch, Martin Freeman. Who else?
The Queen.
I have no idea.
The Queen. Sherlock Holmes, who's actually just Benedict Cumberbatch. That's all the British people I know.
The Duke of Edinburgh.
I was gonna say Hugh Jackman, but he's fucking Australian.
Wow, you really made a leap there from English to Australian. Like,
yeah, they're so different.
Yeah.
Bro, Australia was literally a prison island for Britain. They're not that different.
The culture's different.
Maybe now, but
spiders are.
They have similar. They're similar.
Australia is like filled with British Americans, like British people with American culture. They all like guns. They all like drinking. They all like fucking 4-wheeling around in the desert.
And that is catching snakes.
Yeah, catching snakes and fighting roos.
Australia is like the Florida.
It's like Rust. It's the biggest Rust server.
Australia is the Florida of the world.
Where else can we make fun of?
Yo, we have so many fans from Antarctica. They would hate to hear us criticize them.
Hey, yo, Norway.
What's interesting about Antarctica is like on the southern, or I guess the most northern tips, you can have societies there. It'd be cold as fuck, but like there are streams that go down there from the ocean. Have you seen
like a population map of Antarctica where it's just like fucking 3 people and like this isolated 300
if you go
and they're just scientists.
Yeah. If you go on SnapMap, you can see people posting from Antarctica.
What?
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
It's occasionally because only. I mean, what is there to do in Antarctica?
A lot of those, that was their last 20 minutes left alive.
Well, yeah. Look at this fucking huge elephant seal that I found.
Some outfit of the day. It's you in your jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Check out this polar bear.
Check out this.
You're in the middle of getting mauled. Like.
Yeah, it's a Snapchat video of a dude with like, he's like taking a selfie video and there's like a polar bear full sprinting towards him.
Dude, you guys ever seen The Revenant?
You ever see those videos of Russia where it's just like they live like cohabitation with a fucking roommate who's a bear?
Like you go to a hostel in Russia and one of them are
you'll just like go up to the river and just some dude fishing with 2 bears is like, okay,
those are his boys. Leave him alone.
Out fishing with the boys for today.
What other friends do you have in Siberia? You have to befriend the bears.
I guess
you have to be like the Snow White of Siberia, but all you do is interact with bears. No birds and rats and deer and shit, just fucking birds and wolves and wolverines,
polar bears,
and owls that'll scratch your eyes.
Prisoners the government sent over there, and like cryptids from the woods. That's what you have.
All the prisoners in Siberia create like an alliance with the bears and overthrow the fucking prison, create a riot.
Yeah,
that's the next Disney movie. That's the next Disney.
Dude, when I think of Siberia and stuff like that, I think of just like Liam Neeson in the movie Gray, where it's just like it just snow and you fight wolves with your bare hands.
Some glass on the fist.
Actually, Siberia is a lot more like Rust.
Oh, yeah.
You kind of just get put down.
Map. Hey, Rust has snow. All right.
Does it? I haven't played Rust in like forever.
Rust has snow.
Last time I like genuinely played Rust, besides like trying to stream it and like make one of those. It started like any other day.
Did you actually try to do that?
I did try to do that one. It was horrible. It went awful because I suck ass at the game.
Yeah.
But the last time besides that I played it, they had zombies in the game. Like I entirely forgot
that was old as shit.
Old as shit.
that was like 4 years.
I started playing
more than 4 years. That was like alpha.
I started playing right after they removed zombies. I saw gameplay of it when it had zombies on like Game Grumps, and I was like, I want to play this game, and I bought it. My graphics card couldn't run it, and then I just didn't play it.
Yeah.
And then I also didn't have friends to play with, so I was like, whatever. I didn't realize it was fucking multiplayer only, so I build my base, and then there's just dudes knocking it down, and I'm like, brother, I just got off of school. Give me a break.
Should have upgraded your foundation, dude.
I didn't know how to well, first of all, I didn't know how to fucking play. Second of all, I didn't realize that was the case where I had to like literally lock my shit from heathens on a server.
I also think it was like baby brained back then. Like it wasn't very advanced at all.
Yeah, but also it was so simple that, you know, I didn't feel bad every time I died.
Well, it was like beta or alpha or whatever.
I hate that game. It's boring as shit.
I've never gotten past a fucking pistol in that game.
It's probably pretty fun with a lot of friends.
Oh, yeah, maybe
if you have 15 fucking people, maybe.
If you have like a mob of people that can play like 40 hours a week.
Yeah. If you and a bunch of no lives are able to play.
But it's like
hiring full-time positions for my Rust clan.
Yeah, I think that's like one of the failing characteristics of Rust is like it's like timing wise, it's such a niche to be able to play, because if you don't have the time to sink into it, you're kind of fucked, because there's always going to be one or two clans on the server that do have these people that are playing all the time, or they're like rotating shifts.
I feel like that's there's ways around that in the game where it's like you can go build literally anywhere on the fucking map and just like avoid compounds, just play a little bit ratty. You know, like solo life is different. If you ever seen the YouTube videos, like any other day in Rust, you know, it's just you kind of got to get a little bit ingenious, but in a way that's its own fault. Like I kind of hate games like Rust, like Ark Survival Evolved, Rust, and you know, those kind of games where it's just like I get off for 1 minute right after wipe and then I'm instantly like far behind everyone else. It's just like I go to bed and then I wake up the next day. There's 6 billion fucking compounds around me, all lined with like turrets aimed at my fucking house. It's like, okay, cool.
Yeah. But I don't think that's a failure of the game necessarily, because
that's people.
Because that's what they want. You know what I mean? Like the people who
ultimately,
the people who play those kinds of games want those kinds of games. They like them. You know what I mean?
It's just not for me. I don't like them.
Rust and Ark, like as a fan base, they have like dedicated diehard fans.
Absolutely.
That,
and they have a good amount of players
all over the game. And they have a good amount of players too, yeah. And they no life the shit out of those games, so it seems to work.
I don't know. I think the concepts are interesting, but I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe there's a better way to do it to encompass more players.
Yeah,
because I would find it really fun.
Maybe
to be able to at least have something where I'm able to like secure my shit better.
Yeah,
it couldn't be community servers. It would have to be just like
a private server or something.
I don't even know how it would work.
I feel like ultimately we would just like if we ever play Rust, we would just have to play smarter. It's just like every time you get enough resources, upgrade your base.
Yeah,
like build more walls.
I also find it just boring as fuck.
It can be boring as fuck. It's like that early start can either be like 1 hour or 12.
I'm like tired of,
and I'm not 15 anymore. I can't spend 8 hours on a game.
I'm tired of survival craft games. Like,
that's literally a tag on Steam.
Yeah.
Do you guys have you guys gotten any inkling of what the next big genre is going to be? Because I have a bet already.
Do you think it's Tarkov stuff?
No.
What do you think?
I think it's space sci-fi themed.
Space sci-fi themed.
There's so many games that are coming out that are just like, Bethesda's making a new game. We're gonna send you out to space.
Okay.
And like,
to be fair, that game has been in development for like 10 years.
Whatever.
And
who gives a fuck? You think they didn't plan their cycle of video games?
They met with the board of the game cycle. They're like, no, we got Battle Royale. Before the Star game comes, we got Battle Royales. We got the fucking survival craft. We got
World War II in there.
We got World War II. We got multiplayer free for all.
Call of Duty Advanced Warfare 4 more times.
Among Us was pretty popular. We could do a fucking TTV
social
game.
deception. Star Games 2024, 2025.
And then we'll see what happens from there. Maybe fishing will be popular.
But I'm just saying, I'm calling it right now. If there's never been a better time for Armored Core to come out again.
Starts choking up.
Please.
Like tearing up. What even is Armored Core?
It is the most fun fucking mech action game that I've ever played in my goddamn career, bro. It's just you're placed in this super advanced, like fast as fuck mech with like equipped with jets and shit, and you're like boosting around going like Mach 8, and you're fighting other dudes with like auto lock on. It's all about maneuverability, speed, or you can build a tank and just fucking wreck shop and shit. But like, they're just the amount of customization that you have with each individual mech. Like you can individually change the boosters, the weapons, your chassis, your leg type. It's like, it's just a bunch of shit that you have access to that you can make an entirely unique mech and then take it into online battles and you're just like, it's like super fucking fast. I sent a video. I sent a video of some Armored Core 4 gameplay of like a.
When did this come out?
Fucking 2016 maybe, but just like maybe 2016 was when Armored Core 5 came out, which was a lot slower paced version.
When was Armored Core 1 came out?
Like early 2000. It was on PlayStation 1, I believe.
Old game series.
Oh, not early 2000, because that was around PlayStation 2, wasn't
it? Yeah, PlayStation 2 came out like 2000.
Oh, damn, that had to go like
that was like
90s.
It might have been like 95 actually.
When Armored Core also Armored Core 5, there's actually like 20 games in the series.
What the fuck? Did you guys ever play Gundam Warriors?
Gundam? No, but I did play I think I played the demo of Gundam Warriors.
2000 is when PlayStation 2 came out.
Best PlayStation 2 game. Destroy All Humans.
Yeah. I'm kind of inclined to agree. Wait, hold. Best PlayStation 2 game? I'm between Jack and Dexter and
Jack and Dexter. Okay, I forgot about those guys.
Armored Core
Top
1.
3. Jack and Dexter, Ratchet and Clank.
1997
Destroy All Humans.
Armored Core 1 came out. Wait, what?
Top 3 PS2 games. Jack Dexter.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Shut the fuck up.
Which Jack and Dexter?
The
which
series.
Ratchet and Clank?
The series.
All right, hold on. No, we need a tier list on Jack and Dexter and Ratchet.
I don't remember the games.
All right, you got Ratchet and Clank 1, Ratchet and Clank 2, you got Ratchet and Clank 3, you got Ratchet and Clank Full Arsenal, you got Ratchet and Clank
Full Arsenal
Butthole.
Full Arsenal was
Did those all come out on PS2?
Fractured Butthole. I just fucking heard you say that.
No, that was a South Park game.
Oh, okay.
Have you guys played the South Park games?
No.
I played
they're okay.
I played the
I've heard that they were pretty silly.
Yeah,
they're pretty. I mean, they're fun. They're like
South Park episodes. Like actually,
the writing in it is really funny and good. The gameplay is like honestly not that bad either. I played
the difficulty slider or whatever.
Oh,
yeah. I would take or leave that. I think it's an interesting idea.
I thought it was. It's just a meme. Like it's
I mean, it makes sense with South Park, but it makes me go like,
yeah, it's a little bit of
joke right off the bat.
I will admit I did chuckle, but.
What was the one that came out before? The one that came out before Fractured Butthole.
Oh, A Stick in Time?
A Stick in Time. I played that one. Or The Stick of Truth or something.
Oh, yeah, Stick of Truth. That was it.
Whatever the fuck it was. In Time.
I played that one. That was pretty fun.
Oh my God. I just got that. Years later, you finally landed that joke, South Park.
Have you guys seen the play that they wrote?
They wrote a play
about the Mormons.
The Book of Mormon. I haven't seen it.
What?
Apparently it's pretty good as well. They keep bringing it back.
What is it about?
Mormons.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They just sit in a room and write a book for about 2 hours.
I think it's literally just making fun of
Mormons,
the Book of Mormon for like ever.
It's like
the entire play.
r/atheist memes.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen it, so
this out. You ever see the Book of Mormon?
Every person in the play is wearing a fedora and then has a neck beard.
Oh, yeah.
And then every person in the audience.
Imagine an audience filled with Reddit mods. 10,000
They're all asleep.
They're all asleep or watching lolicon.
They're on their phone moderating.
Yeah. They can't watch the play. They're too busy modding.
There was a Reddit post that someone posted, I think on like True Off My Chest or some shit, where it was like someone's wife was like, my husband's a moderator and he thinks it's a full-time job.
I saw that.
And then he was the moderator for that sub. And he's like, any slander against Reddit mods will be banned.
I don't know if he was if that was like him or if it was just another moderator.
It's great either way.
Yeah, it is. Dude, moderators, chill,
dude.
Go away.
Reddit mods are kind of like the fucking Stanford prison experiment.
You give people like a position where they think they have so much power.
It's like, you moderate posts. I'm God.
Ban post.
I will ban the owner.
I see the appeal of like getting into it because you feel like you are doing like a community service in some sort of capacity because you're helping
it's
like
a legitimate function.
Yeah, it's like a Wikipedia article editor, but I think Wikipedia article editors are probably a little bit more.
No, don't add little in that sentence.
a lot more respectable. I mean, Reddit moderation has its own values and everything, but people take it way too far.
Let's take into account that there's a scale. Hang on, there's a scale of moderators. Discord moderators are way at the bottom.
Oh, I'm a Discord moderator.
Degenerate, horrible sacks of shit. Reddit moderators are just above them.
4chan board members, just members.
They're not even on the scale. They are gone.
They are the outlier that we take out of data.
For being too bad.
I didn't think fucking 4chan moderators even existed. I thought it was just all anarchy.
I think they do because you're not allowed to post like child porn or other crazy
shit. They did remove that 4chan, but 14 years.
No, you mean 8chan.
Yeah. Is it worse the higher you go?
Have you guys heard of 7-Eleven chan?
No, I haven't. I know there's like a million different chans.
Chris Chan?
And they all have child porn on that.
Chris Chan.
Yeah. The Chris Chan board, yes. I'm about to go on the 7-Eleven Reddit. I'm gonna see what's on there. Does it exist?
It's just guys talking about their fucking Slurpee, like, yo, new flavor out.
When I worked at Pizza Hut,
6 members.
When I worked at Pizza Hut, Dave and I used to go on the Pizza Hut subreddit, and it would be all people just complaining about their job.
I just pulled the first post I saw. Local 7-Eleven no longer allows walk-in business.
Whoa.
So there's a 7-Eleven between my workplace and a highway ramp that I usually stop at on a daily basis.
Okay.
They recently stopped allowing walk-ins. They have a big sign in the window.
They only take appointments?
Yes. They have a big sign in the window that says they are only taking DoorDash, etc. orders. I understand that a store in a high homeless or high crime area may need to take additional measures. This store used to have an armed security guard, but is a franchise allowed to do this? Is it illegal to deny service
to everyone? Oh my God.
Probably.
They're discriminating.
No, it isn't.
They're discriminating against us because we have legs.
They're not like you can't come, but you can. They're just saying this is the way we're doing orders now. Why wouldn't they be allowed to do that?
Maybe.
I don't get it.
Because you can.
Maybe that's an extreme take from what they're actually enacting.
I don't know. All I gotta say is cope.
Well, no, wait. What's the problem with that? If you have a business and you're just making it all online orders.
Yeah. Also, what's stopping you from ordering pickup from 7-Eleven?
Yeah, true. And then just walking in and getting it.
Just be like, hey, I'm here for my DoorDash pickup. Yeah. It's like, okay.
It's like literally the most easy solution in the world, and this kid is crying on Reddit.
I would get 2 gas, please. 2 gas. And they're like, all right, DoorDash for 2 gas. You have someone else come fill your car up. Oh my God, that's a great idea.
That's a thing already.
They just have one of those big plastic tote carrier things, and they just fill that up with gas, and you just pour it into your tank.
Also, Zane, it used to be illegal to pump your own gas, like back in like the fucking 20s.
I do remember that.
Shit.
Yeah.
I remember that being a thing.
I think it's because they were protecting the jobs of the pumpers.
Oh yeah, some dumb shit like that. Job security.
Yeah, replaced them by robots.
Well, no, it's
by
not
people robots.
Yeah, it's not by robots. It's by us. Pump your own gas, bitch.
Yeah, because most of them probably just remained inside the store. They're like, whatever.
Well, no, but like back then they were sitting out at the pumps, and you would never leave your car. You would just be like, yeah, I'm gonna get like $20.
While they're filling it up, you just turn it off.
And they would like wipe your windshield and shit.
Oh yeah,
like, they would do the full. They would like
honestly
give you a hand.
Cool.
They would give you a hand job, suck you off a little bit, spit on it.
They'd give me the full experience.
Yeah, the full.
I mean, what I meant specifically was like the people that used to do that just kind of got repositioned to go inside. Like clerks, it would be the same, I don't know, quote unquote job title where you're like gas station attendant.
What's the job benefits of a position like that?
There are
like
no benefits.
No benefits.
Job sanctioned stool to sit on.
And also they were getting like $0.25 an hour probably.
$0.25 an hour. Yeah, that was probably minimum wage.
That used to be below minimum wage.
Yeah, but the minimum wage was probably like $0.25 an hour.
But I mean, you could buy an apartment with that.
God, I miss you.
I don't know about as a gas station attendant, but maybe as a gas station manager, you could.
Do you know about the laws back then? Like, were you allowed to just have? I mean, they had the minimum wage back then, right?
Wait, hold. If you work at a gas station, you get free gas, right? Like if you work in a restaurant, you get their food.
I wouldn't say.
I doubt that.
Discounted, maybe.
Free. You think someone's going to give you free gas?
If you work in the security cameras?
If you work and the security cameras don't, maybe.
Oh, yeah, true.
I wouldn't even say you get discounted gas.
Hey, yo, food for thought.
It's a thought experiment.
Yeah.
A null thought experiment.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Null Thought
We didn't do an
Podcast.
intro, bro. I'm Zane.
Oh, I'm Alex. Anthony.
We're going back. Dude, I'm Alex.
I'm Anthony.
Wait a second.
Where's Zane?
He's gone. I killed him.
Well,
when was the minimum wage enacted? Google Go.
Google Go.
19.
Come on, load. 1938.
Oh.
So they had, yeah, I mean, but minimum wage back then, you could do a lot more with it.
Yeah, definitely. For sure.
So you could probably afford like at least some sort of living and survival arrangement on a gas station job, which is interesting because that's what we need now.
Yeah,
to be able to
that was
ourselves.
back when the minimum wage was working as intended.
Yeah, back when it was actually a minimum wage.
Loved it.
The days.
We did the intro, and now we're gonna do the outro.
Zane, what do you think of Johnny Depp right now?
Great segue, Alex. Thank you for bringing it up.
What do you think of Johnny Depp right now?
This minute.
I wanted to talk about this a little bit because I feel like it's good to talk about how, I mean, I feel like my perspective has changed on it a little bit because originally I was pretty pro John. I wouldn't say I was pretty pro Johnny Depp, but I was like,
should have seen it.
You can listen to the podcast. I did fight for him a little bit, but like looking back on the entire case as a whole, looking at what it started from, I think he has like a legitimate a legitimate case against Amber Heard. But I honestly don't think he's like as great of a person as like the majority of the public really makes him out to be. Because he, looking at like what he was like, what was claimed to have been done against Amber Heard, it's still super fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
so like maybe
the thing is that like I agree that with the first time that we talked about it, I think we did talk about it a little irresponsibly. Like we didn't really
in a way we hopped on the bandwagon.
Yeah, we hopped on the bandwagon and we didn't give like Amber Heard a fair shot, really. I feel like we were kind of already bought into Johnny Depp's position.
Yeah, I saw like 10, maybe 15 compilations on YouTube of like Amber Heard getting destroyed by the left.
Dude, that shit is insane that people actually edit that shit and upload it.
Yeah, but that is kind of crazy.
Yeah, people are posting tages of Johnny Depp owns, and it's like, bruh.
Like what I will say is that I know Amber Heard did some like weird shit with like she photoshopped some text messages or something. And
they're not, both of them are not perfect.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's the thing. Like Johnny Depp did some crazy fucked up shit. And so did
Amber Heard, who doesn't know?
Like he said something about like wanting to like fuck Amber Heard's like dead burning body or something.
Wasn't that in his text messages with like Tim Burton?
I don't know if it's with Tim Burton, but
if I remember
with someone.
Tim Burton.
It's with some other actor, I think.
Okay.
Come on, Timmy.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, like if it is someone like Tim Burton's a kind of fucked up dude. It makes sense, but also it's not excusable.
Yeah. And his like relationship with Marilyn Manson, who apparently has like a lot of
Marilyn Manson is also like not he's not a good person. He's not a good person to associate with.
Yeah, and that's why I'm
like
saying,
a regular
like,
basis.
It's a bad look for Johnny.
Yeah,
and you know I won't defend Johnny to the death of me, but
yeah, you know. I feel like you guys see the Meat Canyon video about the case.
No.
Where it kind of like. It kind of encapsulates how I kind of view what happened, where it's just like, oh my God, I love Captain Jack Sparrow. Like they call him Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, and he's talking about super serious shit, and they're like, I love you, Jack.
Oh my God.
He was so good in the Pirates movies.
Yeah, from like inside the courtroom.
Yeah. But that was the Meat Canyon video. And it's just like that level of fanaticism kind of gave him just like the pass.
Yeah, because it was real. Like the whole, oh my God.
He won public opinion, no doubt.
Yeah, no. And it was so bizarre to see at like the different court hearings or whatever. Like he would be pulling up and there would be people like cheering him on with signs in their hands saying like, we love Johnny, and wearing fucking Pirates of the Caribbean like merch. Yeah, like it's insane shit. Like, what is happening? Like, this is a fucking domestic abuse case and people are cheering it on like it's a fucking sporting event.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I mean, that's just
like American culture.
Yeah, that's just the effect of media at this point. And we may have gotten caught up in it.
I don't know if it's the effect of media, but I think it's like American culture. Like we like to watch
shit burn.
Yeah, we like to watch like conflict unfold.
Yeah.
But like the whole OJ trial was heavily fucking publicized and televised. And everyone watched that shit.
Like the Romans when
they just like seeing drama and not being involved in it.
Yeah, it's like when the Coliseum was.
We're reality TV enthusiasts.
I mean, like, do you guys not enjoy like the small time drama that sometimes happens in your life?
I like fake drama.
I fucking love drama. I'm a drama queen.
I will rag against drama because I know it's fucking toxic for my brain. But anytime there's the chance to hear some, I'm all ears.
The moment someone is like, "You want to hear some tea?" I'm like,
fuck yeah.
In my personal life, I'm like, yeah, I could go for some tea.
Yeah, I'm a little thirsty.
Yeah. And then I chug it
up.
Yeah.
That's me deep throating.
This is me exiting the podcast.
Oh, yeah, okay. But yeah, fuck Johnny Depp. Now we're on Amber Heard's side.
Or pro Heard.
Heard that.